What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. Okay, my apologies. Instagram wants to act up, so let me record this, do a live recording. Turn my camera, video on. Okay, let's try that again. What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes part of us. Helen Keller. Grand Rising! If you are a first time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your consistent support. 4 years ago from today, my mom made her transition. Therefore, this morning, I would like to address grief, as well as celebrate the life and memory of my mom, Sharon Gale Long. Excuse me. Some of you have loved ones that made their transitions, and some of you have or will be celebrating their memories as well. May this morning's message and meditation provide you with some comfort. But before we begin, if you haven't already done so, please click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long, and to hit that notification bell so that you may be notified every time I post something new. Now, these may seem like great gestures to you, but to me, to this platform, it is huge and it's greatly appreciated. So thank you. So let us go right into today's ceremony. Begin by finding a posture that feels relaxed and alert. Close your eyes so that you may not be distracted by what's going on in your surroundings. And breathe in and out. Allow your mind and body to relax. And now see if you can observe your mind and your body from a small distance, allowing the sensations to be however they are. Try not to be negative about anything that doesn't feel good. And after a while, shift into gently releasing the negative. And then really open to and encourage the positive. And remember that you can bring attention to feeling the positive, even when sadness or other feelings are also present. Opening to wonder and gratitude for the mysterious ways that life unfolds as we allow our grief to unfold alongside our kind awareness. Wonderful work. So, to recap, for times of grief, it can be helpful to allow what's there to be there. Try to limit what is painful or harmful. Try to do what is more enjoyable and beneficial, and to open into a space of wonder and gratitude. Thank you for your courage to be with your grief with caring awareness. That is mindfulness. So thank you for your mindfulness practice. Now take your time opening your eyes, or you can keep them closed while I sing the musical selection. This hymn is usually sung during funerals. The writer of the hymn, Horatio Spafford, was inspired to write this song after a series of traumatic events in his life. The first two being the death of his 4-year-old son and the destruction of his property during the Great Chicago Fire in 1871. Then, a couple of years later, all four of his daughters were killed when the sea vessel they were in sunk in the Atlantic. However, this song is so much more than about death or being comforted after the passing of loved ones. It is also a song of faith, strength, and perseverance. For if you really listen to the words, especially the chorus, we are encouraged that when we are in the darkest of times, like Spafford, whom was traveling to meet his wife and was inspired as he was crossing the waters where his daughter's ship sunk, we too can cross our seas of sorrows, of challenge, of difficult past memories and say, it is well with my soul. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. The candle lighting. The flame of the candle that we will light symbolizes remembrance. as I light my candle in memory of my mom, as you light your own candle in memory of your loved one, let us do so with gratitude that they lived and that we shared their life for a time. And guess what? They continue to live in their next phase of life. As we light the flame of remembrance, let the tiny light also represent our own rebirth and renewal as we seek meaning in life without the physical presence of those we love, as we strive for joy, peace, and happiness, as we look to future's promise with our surviving loved ones and share our lives. If you have a candle in front of you, you may place it in your hands now. If you do not, I invite you to continue to support me as I light my candle in front of you. So I light this candle in remembrance of my mom, Sharon Long. If you are honoring the memory of your loved one, recite their name as you light your candle. I light this candle in the memory of Sharon Long. Keep your candle lit as I conclude this ceremony with an inspirational message. For times of grief, it can be helpful to allow what's there to be there and to open into a space of wonder and gratitude. You may ask, how do you allow what's there to be there? When we feel very challenged by something, all we can do sometimes is to simply wait it out, to be with our actual feelings as they happen, to experience them in the body, and to let them flow. Oftentimes, it means allowing yourself to cry, to express yourself to a friend, and to allow yourself to grieve with all of the complex emotions that want to present themselves. In a safe, protected place with loving people by your side, it can be very healing to allow yourself to fall apart, to sense the humility in yourself, knowing that many terrible things have happened in the past and will happen in the future, and that you have the courage to acknowledge your losses, to know it's a cycle of life, that we're all imperfect, to ride the waves of grief with mindfulness and self-compassion over and over, breath by breath. There is no way to know when grief will end, but with caring presence, it will. It's also important to remember that what is moving through the mind is part of a vast, complex physical and mental process which has many sources. As you know, grief has its own way of unfolding. No one can plan it or get rid of it. Sooner or later, it can feel appropriate to want to let go, to release those heavy feelings. Sometimes the grief might be so heavy that we have to set it down for a while, take a walk outside, eat some healthy food, talk to a friend, watch something funny, play with an animal, something. Anything positive that doesn't remind you of your sadness. Being a friend to yourself will give you the energy you need to come back to the process, to process your grief. After that, it can become possible to bring awareness to some of the positive aspects of life, which can empower you to see more of your mental experience more clearly and also to feel your bodily sensations more intuitively. All the while, it is meaningful. There can be an underlying sense of the unknown, the uncertain, the mystery of life in which we find ourselves in the middle of, with a sense of wonder and gratitude. It's important to be loving in ways large and small, like a balm to your own heart, and to reflect on and receive the caring support of others. And so it is. Now, look into the flame of your candle. Close your eyes. You will see the flame still glows behind your closed eyes. And so it is with our memories. Amen. Thank you for your practice today. If you haven't done so, please click the like, click the like, click the like button right now. Thank you. And I'm gonna stop the recording here, which I will be posting, uploading on both my Instagram and Facebook for those who aren't able to come on YouTube or aren't able to come on live. They will have actual video that they can watch if they choose. But at this time, for those of you that's on here live, for those of you who are watching this pre-recorded video, I would like to see what your comments are after doing this practice, this grief meditation followed by the candle lighting. All right, so I saw first in line. Oh, there's a lot of dialogue. There was, let me go by memory. Prayer chaplain was online, is online, and she is on here practicing, honoring the love and memory of her parents. So we love them. She loved them and continues to love them. Who else was on here that I can't see right now? Miss German is on here. Grand Rising, Miss German, Grand Rising, Prayer Chaplain. Miss Pamela is on here. Grand Rising, Miss Pamela. Miss Pat is on here. Grand Rising. Please be careful. Please be careful. I usually suggest against driving and meditating at the same time. Please be careful. Miss Pamela, great is thy faithfulness, O Lord, my Father. That's another good number, too. Thank you for sharing that. Miss Alexis is in the house and she says, Grand Rising Meditation family, in memory of my mom, dad, and loving sister. Yes. May they light continue to shine, especially in you. Prayer chaplain, love and memory of my parents, David and Pauline Roddy. I hope I pronounced that last name correctly. Yes, they continue to live on. Miss Pamela with hashtag holding loving memories. That's a good one. Looking for those hashtags this morning. Looking for if you would like to or have held someone that's no longer on this physical plane in love and memory, in the comment section if you feel inclined to share with them, share with us their names or their relation to you so we may all send loving energy to them, for them. I have hashtag in love and memory. Miss Pat, in love and memories of my dad, mom, 3 sisters, and 2 brothers, and my husband, Ernest. Yes. Sending our love out. Miss Pamela, it is well with my soul. Thank you for touching and agreeing. Miss Pat, it is well with my soul. Thank you for touching and agreeing. Prayer chaplain, one of my favorite hymns, it is well with my soul. Me too. Me too. I get why they reserve it for funerals, but it is so much, it is so powerful. It has so many meanings to just limit it to a funeral service. Miss Pamela, hashtag wellness, even through grief. That's a long one, but I like that. Miss Rose is in the house. It is well with my soul. Praise God. In love and memory of my parents, Carmen and Israel Wright. Yes. Yes. Miss German, it is well with my soul. Thank you for touching and agreeing. Miss Pamela, thank you, Coach. May you enjoy peace, joy, and love. I took today off just to be with my feelings, just to be, period. Whether that is to watch something funny, play with Missy all day, I don't know, but I just want whatever to happen to be able to happen on this sacred, reverent day of mine. Rose, in love and memory of my beautiful sister Elizabeth and Sarah Wright. Yes, we hold them in our loving thoughts and energy. Alexis, hashtag in love and memory, hashtag grief meditation, hashtag global. Thank you for that. I don't think I had hashtag grief meditation. I need to add that to my description when I post these live, when I post these recordings. Thank you all. Thank you for spending this time with me for a moment. So, as we conclude today's practice, know that our next guided meditation will be on Monday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and Instagram channels. I'm going to keep this light, this candle burning throughout the day to continue to celebrate and honor my mom, Sharon Long. And you may want to do the same. So, may you have a stress-free day and a peaceful weekend. Mwah!